Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop197. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well my friends, I'll have to go ahead and wrap this up for Season 2 of my movie reviews. But I promise to all of you, there's going to be more movie reviews to come on Season 3. But for now on, ladies and dudes, let's head on to movie review number 23. And my next movie review is Up, one of the best Disney Pixar films of all time, and also one of the best movies that I have ever watched in the year of 2009. Well, sadly, I never saw this movie in theaters because the only movie I really want to see in the year 2009 was Night in Museum 2, The Battle at Sodium. After all, that movie was frickin' good. But as for this movie, it was also pretty good too. One of the best Pixar films that I cannot find one single flaw of. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review of Up. So, the story starts off with a retired balloon man named Mr. Fredrickson, who's been he's a guy who loves balloons, who likes to float up the air, and also he really likes to spend time with his lovely wife named Ellie. He and Ellie had a lot of things in common, even they like to go things up in the air, and they shared a lot of good, pure-hearted times together for the last 60-something years, the time when they got married, and they did knew each other as kids. But when time goes on, poor Ellie got really, really sick. She had fallen into an illness, and sadly she passed away she passed away from that illness, and poor Mr. Fredrickson is pretty heartbroken. He has no idea what to do in his life. And, his life will be in a sad world, I guess, until one day he had decided to grant Ellie's wish of going to South America and head on to this very mysterious place called Paradise Falls. And Ellie did dream about it when she was little. And, yeah, he did keep his word. He put 1,000 balloons in his house, and they're heading on, he and the house are heading on to Paradise Falls. While Mr. Ferguson is heading on to Paradise Falls, he has a couple of new friends, allies, who can help him out on his journey to head on to Paradise Falls. Like this little kid named Russell, this very mysterious bird named Kevin, and some talking dog with a funny looking collar around his neck named Doug. So they're on their way to Paradise Falls, if they could get there in time. And, Mr. Ferguson needs to keep Russell's promise to keep an eye on Kevin while there is some evil bad guys out there who will go chase after this very mysterious bird that we don't know of. So anyway, that's my whole entire plot of Up, and I don't want to take too many things away about it. So to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, what the heck do I think about this movie? Sorry, my throat. I will say, Up is a really, really good movie. It had a really good storyline. I love the drama. I love the comedy. It has a little bit of action in it, but not too much. I really love the characters. I freaking love the score, and it had a really nice animation. This is one of the best Pixar films of all time, period. Along with one of the Toy Story films that I like, and also, the movie called Incredibles. I still freaking love Incredibles. I'm not sure if I'll ever review that movie or not. But anyway, Up is a fantastic movie, and I cannot find one single flaw about it. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to the strongest points and the weakest points of Up. So for the strongest point of the movie is it's a three-way tie. It's just a tie between the animation, the characters, and the score. I love all three of them. I will say for the animation, it was very beautiful. It was pretty well done. It has nice and brightful, colorful moments that I ever seen in this movie. And let's say it's one of the best animation films out there that has very nice, beautiful, brightful colors that I have never seen in this movie. And also for the characters, they were so frickin' memorable. But just the four main characters I will tell you about when we head on to the character part. And as for the score, I will say all the Pixar scores that I've seen here and there, I will say that Up has one of the best scores ever. I really like happy scores, sad scores, some mystery scores, adventure scores, and something that'll bring you to a tear in your eye. I mean, this is one of the best Pixar films out there that had a really excellent score, if you know what I mean. And anyway, let's go on to the characters of the movie, and let's go on to the four best characters I have ever seen in this film. First up, let's go on to that very mysterious bird named Kevin. I will say for Kevin, I was kind of freaking surprised that this bird is actually a girl, because later on in the movie, Kevin needs to return home to this very mysterious area that she belongs to so she could reunite with her babies. I will say Kevin is a really nice character. It had a good personality, great attitude. It's some mysterious bird I'd never seen before in a Pixar film. And I like the squawking moments here and there with this bird, if you know what I mean. Then we got Dog. That funny looking dog that has a very mysterious collar around its neck. I freaking love Dog. Dog has a great personality, great attitude. This dog is a pretty fun character to watch, and I love every single dialogue that he says here and there. And let's just say he's a frickin' cute dog, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I love Dog overall. And then we got Mr. Fredricksen. I freaking love Mr. Fredricksen. He is a really, really nice character. He's one of the most promising characters I have ever seen in the movie. I really love his storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. Sometimes he can be a bit funny, but he's a very serious character, and he's going to keep his word to Ellie that one day that he and Ellie will go to Paradise Falls so they could see the sights, the scenery, and a lot of things they want to see in South America, if you know what I mean. But to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, my most favorite character is this kid. A kid named Russell. I frickin' love Russell. He is definitely my most favorite character in the whole entire movie. I mean, Russell is such a memorable character in my own opinion. He's frickin' cute. He's a very lovable person. I love every single dialogue of the character. I really like that voice actor who played this character. He did a really good job, and I really enjoyed Russell very much. Oh yeah, the best part I love about this character is Russell can maybe a little kid, but at least he is definitely one of the most mature characters I have ever seen in a Pixar film. I have never seen a kid character who looks kind of mature, and he can be like a grown-up sometimes. And he'll do anything to help out the bird that he trusted. He really loves Kevin very much, and he'll do anything to take Kevin home back to the place where she came from so she could reunite with her babies. I will say, yeah, Russell, definitely one of the best characters in the whole entire movie. And now let's head on to my final thoughts of Up. Overall, Up is one of the best Pixar films of all time, with a great storyline. It has good characters. I love the comedy, the drama, and it has a little bit of action. It had a really good score. Yeah, this is the first Pixar film that had finally made it to the Oscar nomination for Best Picture, but sadly it did not win the Best Picture category. But it did win for Best Animation Film, and I'm really glad that I watched this movie from start to finish. So anyway, I decided to give Up a perfect high rating score of 10 out of 10. You have better watch this movie to believe it. If you haven't, I'm sure those dogs will hunt you down and take you down for a count, if you know what I mean. So anyway, that is my whole entire movie review of Up. I hope you enjoyed this movie review, and join me very, very soon when Season 3 is going to come by in the year of 2014. Well, anyway, you guys, that is it for now, and I will see you all later. Sayonara.